Yo, what is going on, peoples? How are you doing, Bougie? Brother, back in the chair. So, you know what that means. We are dishing out advice. If you like the advice, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Otherwise, just sit back, relax, and let Bougie do his thing. So, the three questions we have this week we have I'm too nice for my family and they run all over me. My spouse and I always scream at each other whenever we get into an argument. And third, my friend always talks bad about strangers and I have a hard time enjoying my time with them. So, first one we're going to deal with I'm too nice. I'm too nice. The advice that I have for you is, of course, obviously, stop being so nice. Don't let them take advantage of you because guess what? They want you to continue letting them take advantage of you. They want you to continue letting them do whatever they want. And you will get pushback if you start to stand up for yourself. Why? Because that isn't what they're used to. And they're going to say you're being selfish. They're not going to like the change. Why? Because the change doesn't benefit them. So, if your family is sitting there pushing you around or always trying to get you to do what's on their agenda and manipulating you to do what's best for them, stand up for yourself. Be selfish. It's okay. Because guess what? If you don't take care of you, who will? I'm not saying abandon them. I'm just saying look out for your self-interest first. Make sure they don't run all over you. Stand up for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. My spouse and I always end up screaming at each other when we fight. All right. Common problem. Sounds like you guys aren't listening. And if you're screaming at each other, you're definitely not listening. And I can tell you something else you're not doing. You're not responding. The difference between respond and reaction. Responding is thoughts. Reaction is emotion. If you guys are fighting, or let's say not fighting, if you guys are having a discussion, try to leave the emotions out of it. No matter what is said, try to process, respond. If they say something hurtful, don't be like them. You don't have to be the word, you can be better. Okay, just because they do something hurtful doesn't mean you have to. Two wrongs don't make a right. Terribly old cliche, but it's actually factual. So, when you guys are having a discussion, not an argument, try to listen to their points. Try not to go on the defensive because once you go on the defensive, the next thing to do is go on the offensive and they go on the defensive. So nothing ever gets done. It's a vicious circle. So try being a better listener. When they say something hurtful, try to respond and not react. If it gets to the point that you can't respond without reacting or saying something hurtful and perpetuating the cycle, take a time out. Say, listen, let's step back and maybe we can continue this later. And hopefully they'll be an adult enough to help understand and you guys can move on. Hope that helps. All right, third one. My friend always talks bad about strangers when we're out, and it's hard for me to enjoy it. Okay, well, this one right here. So there's people who are, catty. I can be, I know it, out and about. And so you have to, when you're out, you're having a good time, and they want to sit there and pick somebody apart. Now, it could be because of the fact that they are self-conscious or not happy with themselves. So, like reality TV, they turn to other faults in order to make themselves feel good. Or it could be they just generally like commenting on people. So, what you can do is you can A, not hang out with the person, or B, ask them if they can chill on it. Say, hey, you know what? Could you mind? It's sort of, sometimes you go over the line. Can we just not do that for a while? And if they are truly your friend, they'll say, I hear you, and you know what? I'll dial it down. Or maybe they won't. They might just be like, you know what? This is how I roll, and that's what's going to happen. Then that leaves you with the choice of, do you want to hang out with this person, or do you just want to say, I'll pass? If you're not enjoying yourself and they won't change, then you have to accept them for who they are and then be true to yourself and just roll. So I hope that helps. A little bit quick and a little bit long. Thank you for joining us. Send in your stories or questions to bougiebrotha@gmail.com, and we'll do this again next week. Have a nice day. Working for progress, not perfection. Thank you very much.